From LALATE News Headquarters in Santa Monica, this is Mornings, LALATE.
It's a big Friday morning as millions of Americans awake across the country. And $1,400 third stimulus checks could still arrive by direct deposit today. I'll be going over who that might be. Meantime, Direct Express card, which some viewers use to receive their stimulus check by direct deposit, has lagged. Why is Direct Express card being slow to deliver the stimulus checks? Other banks that provide stimulus checks for SSI and SSDI, Social Security and Railroad benefit issuers, have delivered the stimulus checks. I'll be giving you the big day updates as well. Meantime, other banks will be delivering stimulus checks throughout the day. All of that update, meantime, happening across the board. The White House releases a new video, and I'll deliver that new video to you. It just happened minutes ago. If it looks like a video from earlier this week, it should. Meantime, that shocking scandalous video from the White House talking about forced stimulus. Are they going to raise your taxes? I'll have that video. Dr. Fauci talks about the need for more support as the variants continue to rise across the country in the COVID situation. The White House press secretary released a statement yesterday. I'll have more about that. The vice president talks about the need for stimulus, especially for women. Chuck Schumer speaks about stimulus in municipalities and hazard pay. And the Federal Reserve, minutes ago, had a major statement. That major statement happening Friday morning. I have the written statement that appeared in a new publication. You'll be surprised what the Federal Reserve has to say. From the East Coast to the West Coast, a new day is happening. The butter is buttering. The toast is toasting. And the coffee is brewing. I'm here, you're here. And across the land, millions of more stimulus checks will be landing as well. It's a big day. It's a big, exciting moment. And thank you for joining me as Mornings LALATE gets underway right now. It's a big day as millions of more stimulus checks will be landing in bank accounts. I'll be going over which bank accounts, also SSI and SSDI recipients, and also the developing details about the Direct Express card. Good morning, and how are you? It's a new day. Congratulations, you made it to the weekend. You made it through St. Patrick's Day. You made it through stimulus sagas. You made it through the Federal Reserve's FOMC meetings, and you made it through lack of providing me bacon. Shame on you. Maybe you'll make it up to me tomorrow morning with some bacon. How are you? Good morning. It's Friday morning. Congratulations. Ready to crush the weekend? Well, you will be able to crush the weekend better if you get a stimulus check. And could it land throughout today? Yes, it can. Bank deposits for stimulus checks will arrive throughout the day. They start in the early morning, overnight at 12:01, and they go all the way to the end of today. So the great news to start is that stimulus checks, $1,400 third stimulus checks, could still post throughout the day. They could also post tomorrow. Tomorrow, stimulus checks could post as well. I'll have all those details coming up in a second. But first, if you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I don't want you to miss a single video. I'll be going live with you throughout all the day. I'll be jumping into the live chats. The video right after this one will be a special live chat about the Direct Express card. I want to hear your comments, and I want to know what's going on your side. So make sure you subscribe and also like the video. It really helps in the algorithm rankings. Let's see if we can get to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 likes. Also, if you're not become a member, consider becoming a member. Link is in the top of the description, also in the pinned comment. What you need to know to start a Friday morning is that if you have not received your stimulus check yet, don't worry, because it could still land throughout today. Throughout today, banks will still prepare and deposit funds of the $14 stimulus check. And guess what? They'll also do it tomorrow. Saturday is a banking day. And the way it works is they're clearing funds from the night before. Well, in the case of the $14 third stimulus check, it was not sent out today. It was not sent out yesterday. It was sent out last Friday. The IRS, in one single wave, push sent out all direct deposit stimulus checks last Friday. Some banks have released the funds, some haven't. But the great news is that banks will continue to post them throughout today and again tomorrow, which is Saturday. It will not post them on Sunday because Sunday is not a day to post deposits, but it will start to continue to post on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Some viewers have said that Direct Express Card, which I'll be detailing later in this video, does not post deposits on weekends, so this may not include you. So which banks have delivered the $14 stimulus check? Let's go over them right now. As of Friday morning, these are the banks: Citizens Bank, PNG, Bancorp Chime, PayPal, NetSpend, Green Dot, People's United Bank, Green Emerald Card from H&R Block, US Bank, PNC, Capital One Bank, USAA, Union Bank, MetaBank, Amex Bluebird, Navy Federal, Bank America, Chase, and Wells Fargo. Those are the banks that have delivered the $14 stimulus check to some viewers. And yes, some viewers that also bank at the same banks have not received the stimulus check. Viewers who are on SSI and SSDI and Social Security Railroad benefits started receiving the stimulus checks as early as a week ago today from Chime and Cash App. And then this last Monday from Green Emerald Card. And then throughout the week from anything from Bank America to Chase. But some have also not gotten it. So what's going on? I have all those details shortly. But what I want you to know is that you're getting a stimulus check and that help is on the way. And ironically, the White House released a video today. And that video, if you look at it, looks like the video from just a few days ago. Yes, one video mirroring the other. What's going on? Let's first watch today's new video, which is this one. I have to blink because they look literally the same. Here's a new video released by the White House minutes ago, and let's hear what the White House has to say about stimulus and about 10 days and promises. Here is Friday's new video released minutes ago from the White House. Let's listen in.
Folks, tomorrow we're going to hit a very important milestone that I promised. 100 million shots of vaccine in people's arms. So when you get your opportunity, get the vaccine, get the shot. It's critically important.
What's important in that message is not so much what he says, but the date. If you cannot see under the Mornings LA logo, the first words that he says in this recording is, folks, tomorrow we're going to hit a milestone. Let me repeat those first few words of the video. I want you to hear the word tomorrow.
Folks, tomorrow we're going to hit a very important milestone.
Now, let's watch the video from the White House earlier this week, in which he talked about within 10 days, you're going to get 100 million shots and 100 million checks. So is that 10 days tomorrow? Or is it 10 days next week? Or is it 10 days thereafter? It's showing that this 10 days is starting to become an inconsistent message from the White House. But let me explain what's going on. 10 days, by all accounts, the president is referring to 10 days from when the bill became law, which was a week ago yesterday. So the great news is that stimulus checks for direct deposit, paper checks, and debit card will still continue to arrive throughout the middle to end of next week. That's 10 days after it became law. While the president says tomorrow we reach a milestone, here's the message from earlier in the week in which he says within the next 10 days.
We're going to reach two goals in the next 10 days. 100 million shots in people's arms. 100 million shots. And 100 million checks of $1,400 or more in people's pockets within the next 10 days. We're on the way. Help is on the way.
Despite whether it's tomorrow, which it's not, or 10 days from when he made the video, which is the end of next week, or 10 days when it became law, the great news is you're getting a stimulus check. But what's going on with the Direct Express card? More about that in a second. But here's what you want to know about who's getting a direct deposit and who's not getting a direct deposit. You would get a direct deposit of your $14 stimulus check if you got the first or second one by direct deposit. Second, if you receive your SSI, SSDI, Social Security, or Railroad benefits monthly by direct deposit into a big bank or small bank like a Bank America or a Chase. This would also include you. 3, you receive your monthly benefits for SSI and SSDI, Social Security or railroad benefits onto a Direct Express card monthly. This would also include you. And finally, what you're only hearing from this channel is that if you filed that 2020 tax return early, around February 13th, 14th, and you updated your direct deposit account, yes, that has now worked. Viewers have now received their $1,400 third stimulus check in the new updated direct deposit account that they did when they filed that 2020 tax return. So who is not going to get it by direct deposit? People who tried to do that thing with a tax return but filed in late February or early March and still shows pending. Or people who are dependent on someone else's tax return. Or people who have a payee, a representative payee. And finally, a twist. A lot of you may get it in another way. Yes, more about that in a second. But the message from the White House has been very loud and clear that if you need a stimulus check, you should get it right away. And the White House released a video from the First Lady, from the Vice President and the First Lady. But here is the Vice President's message this week that said stimulus is needed right away and stimulus is on its way. Let's listen into the importance of this message.
Did not want to leave the workforce for a variety of reasons that are both about economic, but also their professional and goals around just them appreciating the dignity of work and their work ethic. It has highlighted in many ways this pandemic, the failures and the fissures in our system on every level, including women in the workforce and the workforce in general, both around paid leave, sick leave, family leave, affordable child care. And so all of these are the issues that we have been working on together for years, but that you in particular, these leaders, have been fighting for dare I say, on behalf of generations of workers in America. And so I thank you for joining me today. It is great to see you all, and I look forward to our discussion. So thank you.
One of the viewers during that video recording from the Vice President dropped in the live chat, Teresa. Teresa in the live chat to this video just some seconds ago said, I just saw it appear on my Walmart card, my $1,400 third stimulus check. She said, viewers, please stay positive and stay motivated. It just appeared on my Walmart card. So congratulations to Teresa. And that is really the message that I'm delivering to viewers this morning, that we have a full day and that the stimulus may still appear. If you're on SSI and SSDI, Social Security, or railroad benefits, I want to go over a series of false narratives that have circulated throughout the last week that impact you. And let me answer each of them one at a time. First, someone asked me, is it true that children are not getting a stimulus check? Untrue. Is it true that people on SSI and SSDI, Social Security, and railroad benefits are not getting a stimulus check? Very untrue. Is it true that people on SSI and SSDI and Social Security and railroad benefits are getting a stimulus check later? Also untrue. Is it true that if you have a bill, an outstanding bill with a phone company, an outstanding bill somewhere sitting around for $40, that they can grab your stimulus check? Untrue. Is it true that if you bank that certain banks are holding on the funds and not releasing them? That's actually true. Yes, these banks have had the funds since last Friday. The way for electronic disbursement was last Friday. They are not sending out electronic disbursements in little bits here and there. They made the single push last Friday. So the only reason why you don't physically have it by direct deposit, if it's going to land by direct deposit, is because of your bank, not you. The great news is, if you're tuning in right now, is that we have a series of banks that have paid viewers this channel. And of those banks, let's use Bank America, for example. I have viewers on SSI who have received it on their Bank America card, and then I have others who have not. But when it comes to Direct Express card, which is underwritten by Comerica, or however you pronounce it, they had not yet received a single penny as of Thursday evening. So what's going on with the Direct Express card? And what should you expect throughout today? I have more about that coming up in just a second. I also have new video from Dr. Fauci, the shocking video from the White House that went viral in a negative way, and the video from the White House talking about third stimulus and second stimulus, and also the messages from Chuck Schumer about why stimulus is needed right away, not later. I have all that coming up, but stay with me. Here's first a little bit about the community page. I'll be back in 60 seconds. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.la.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more. Join LALATE Daily for the excitement of the new LALATE live daily. The excitement starts on Mornings LALATE at 9 a.m. Home LALATE returns at 11 a.m. daily. And then afternoons LALATE at 1 p.m. Join us daily as the excitement continues live from Santa Monica on LALATE. And the excitement continues in just 30 minutes from now as I deliver a special video just about Direct Express car. And I'll be live on that video. But let me jump into the live chat right now. John Doe says, still have not received anything from Comerica Direct Express card. Ms. Quila, Direct Express, nothing yet. Michelle, Wells Fargo, SSI, Georgia, nothing. Edward Hilburn, I'm on SSDI, Regions Bank, no $1,400 as of yet. There's Mary Ann, Bank of Omaha in Florida has Direct Express and will not answer that question on the phone. Has direct deposit, I'm so sorry. Primal Call. Oops, I just missed that comment. There is Chris G. Thanks, Allied. I appreciate that. There's Joni. Good morning, my man, Allied and Purple Power. Good morning, Joni. And there's Richard King. I got Chime and still have not received my $1,400. There is Dory Fawcett. Chase Bank says they have the next batch of stimulus funds will be on March 24th when the IRS deposits the funds. Interesting. That may be what Chase is saying, but that's not actually a true statement. Thank you for your comment. I appreciate it. There's Ethel. How many has Ohio SSI gotten theirs? There is, Stephanie, thank you for the super chat. There's Ariana Macy Garcia. I have Direct Express. I'm in New York. Haven't received my stimulus check along with my fiance's on my son's yet. And there is Michael Kirby, Direct Express, nothing yet. There's Jenny, waiting but nervous. And there's Zena, First National Bank, nothing, SSI. Mike Massey, Huntington Bank, nothing yet. The message I want to deliver loud and clear now coming back from that commercial break is the following. It's not time to be nervous. It's absolutely not time to be nervous. Why? Because you see how many people in the live chat right now are not receiving the stimulus checks. The vast majority of the viewers in this live chat right now are saying they have yet to receive their stimulus check. And they're all from different, if you're seeing their comments, they're all from different, very different banking institutions that they're linked for their stimulus. Some are not getting on this Direct Express card. Some are not getting it on big banks. Some are not getting it on credit unions. Let me go over who has received it, and let me explain the implications of that for you coming up in a second. I have a lot more in this recording, so stay with me to the very end. Citizens Bank has paid stimulus checks, along with PNG, Bancorp Chime, PayPal, NetSpend, Green Dot, People's United Bank, US Bank, PNC, Capital One, Metabank, Amex Bluebird, Navy Federal, Union Bank, USAA, Emerald Card from H&R Block, Wells, Chase, and Bank America. Now, here is what you need to know about that. If you've heard your bank just called in that list and you're like, well, wait a second, you mean some people from Bank America have received their stimulus checks? I bank at Bank America. I haven't got to mine. Or you've actually seen that at home. I've had a lot of viewers say, I got my stimulus check, my fiance did not. Or my sister got hers and I did not, and we bank at the same bank. What's going on? This is what I want you to know. It may be coming by paper check. Yes. Now, this is likely not to apply to my Direct Express consumer viewers. My Direct Express cards, this may not likely apply to you. But anyone else, I want you to start today, which is Friday, watching the mail carefully. Why? You're only going to hear this on this channel because in fall of 2020, when the second stimulus, the $600, started to go out, people who had gotten the first one by direct deposit didn't get the second one by direct deposit, and suddenly it showed up in the mailbox. And they're like, why is it in the mailbox? IRS was asked about the situation, and its answer was, some people who got direct deposit the first time will get paper. Why? They're asked, and they said no particular reason. And they said they may also get it by debit card, no particular reason. So this is the message I want you to know going into today's afternoon, is that if you have not received your stimulus check by direct deposit, start watching the mail very carefully all the way into the end of next week. Why? Because it may be coming in the mail. Yes. Even if you got the first one or second one or both of them by direct deposit, the third one may come in the mail. The paper check is a beige envelope and it's super thin. The debit card for the stimulus check from the IRS is in a white envelope and it's almost super thin, You want to, when you get that mail and you get the grocery throwaways, it says $4 off the bacon, which you still didn't get for me. It says half off the bacon. Slid in there sometimes is the mail because the mailman or mail person just slides in mail. Be careful. Go through the mail very carefully over the next 7 days because the stimulus check may be slid in there. Why am I saying this? Yes, I did have second stimulus viewers throw away their stimulus check by accident. They thought it was junk mail. That's message number one. The message two is look at all different accounts that you have or that other people may have. What do you need to know? Husband and wife, you got two accounts, you got a joint account. You think it's in the joint account, but the wife has a separate account for something else. Look at her separate account as well. Or if you are dependent on someone else's tax return, start having that person who may be receiving your stimulus check, because that's a correct way to do it, although sometimes it's done incorrectly. It may be going to that person's account or that person's mailbox. Yes, have that person watch their mailbox. Also, look at if you have a payee, look at them. Look at all different places where the stimulus check may land, because it may not land where you thought it was supposed to. Now, the president's message is very loud and clear that within 10 days you're getting the stimulus check. Chuck Schumer also delivered a very clear message this week that millions of Americans need this stimulus right away. Let's hear again that message he had with the two Georgia senators.
1%. This is investing in economic recovery by getting cash to working class and middle class people where it does the most good and where it's most needed.
If there was ever a strong bill for the middle class, this is it. For the middle class and those trying to get into the middle class, those trying to stay there. It's such a contrast between that.
And that is if you actually get the check. More millions of Americans will continue to receive this check today. And you could also see it post tomorrow. If you're on Direct Express card, it may post today. It may also post Monday. Now, there's a series of reports and some gossips, stories online that say the Direct Express card postings will occur next Monday and Tuesday. I did have one viewer who said it shows pending for Direct Express card next Wednesday. Elsewhere, the White House issued a really very clear message that stimulus is on its way and that you need the stimulus. Yesterday, the communications director for the White House delivered that message, assuring Americans that stimulus is on its way and that you should not worry. Let's listen in on her message
Congress and
about
President
stimulus.
Biden signed it into law. So I'm going to tell you about how it's going to help you. This bill is going to help families all over the country. It provides $1,400 checks in direct relief to the families who need it most. It provides the extension of unemployment insurance. So 11 million people in this country who otherwise would have lost their unemployment insurance in March are now going to see that extended through the beginning of September, and they're going to also get an extra $300 a week. This bill also expands the child tax credit, which means that families will receive a $3,600 benefit for every kid under 6 and a $3,000 benefit for every kid between 6 and 17. And this bill is going to help small businesses. The money in this bill provides access to capital, especially for minority-owned small businesses, to ensure that they can get through this moment. In addition to those benefits, this is a bill that's going to fund a national vaccination program. So it's going to ensure that you can get a shot and that we get a little bit closer to the goal that President Biden laid out last week of getting this country one big step closer to normal by the 4th of July. So these are just some of the many ways that the American Rescue Plan is going to help you and families like yours all across the country. If you want more information, you can go to www.whitehouse.gov/American Rescue Plan.
And there you go. It only works, however, if you receive your stimulus check. Coming up at the bottom of the hour, as Mornings LA continues, I will deliver the new video from Dr. Fauci talking about the next wave of the virus. And the shocking statement again from the White House, referring to what could be on the horizon. Under forced stimulus, you're getting reoccurring stimulus checks, so say the Democrats of the House and the Senate. But what does the White House say about funding it? Are they raising your taxes? I'll have that shocking video. And meantime, new statements from the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve's chairman spoke earlier this week, but also just issued a very clear message in a leading publication explaining how he will deal with stimulus in the next few weeks. But let's cut back to where we are on the moment. The moment is that $14 third stimulus checks will continue to land in bank accounts throughout today. Today is Friday. It's early. It's about 10 o'clock on the West Coast. The more checks will land throughout the day. Second, more checks will continue to land tomorrow. Some viewers who are on Direct Express cards say Direct Express does not post deposits on the weekend. Number three, more deposits will start landing Monday and Tuesday. Now, if you are a consumer and you have seen your bank listed in my list of banks that have deposited accounts of monies, should you be concerned? No. Can you fix anything? No. IRS has issued a very stern warning just a few days ago saying, do not try to fix things for the third stimulus check. And after they issued that statement, then they announced that your personal tax return filing date has been extended from April 15th to May 15th. Now, this is very important news because some of you may already be thinking, well, should I do something to get that third stimulus check? One, it's not missing yet. It's too early. Don't fret. Number two, stay calm. Don't worry. It's too early to worry about anything. Three, if you are on the Direct Express card and you hear all the viewers of this channel not receiving as well, that should be the comfort for you that you're all together as a family, and that dropping comments into the live chats of this video are the best way that we as a family know when things are landing and when they're not landing. And finally, if you do bank at some of these banks on this list and you have not received a check, but you hear other ones have, also don't worry. Things are taking a little bit of time to land. And the president's message, 10 days from when it became law. So stay with me and stay attentive. Let me also jump back into the live chat and see some of your comments right now as we go into a big day. Zena, First National Bank of Fort Smith, nothing on SSI. Let's see who else has a comment. Oops. There we go. Direct Express, nothing, says Gracie. Demarius, get my payment tool is not helping the person. Yes, it never does help. First stimulus. Ooh, comments are flying now. Metabank, nothing. Josh Cook, thank you for your comment. Has anyone talked about Direct Express? Ugh, I've been talking about it for 4 days. Thank you, Tom, for your comment. Has anyone talked about Direct Express card? Yes, been talking about throughout this video. Nothing. Kramer Bryant, PNC, nothing. So Kramer, stay vigilant. We do have viewers who have received it from PNC. There is Bancorp, LJ McCrae, Bancorp, nothing, Atlanta. Now, we have had viewers receiving it from Bancorp as early as last Friday. So stay on time. Any time frame for Direct Express, says just a noob. No. In fact, we have no indication why Direct Express has been so slow on this particular issue. Thank you for your comment. Let's see some more of the comments. Someone said Green Dot. Green Dot, nothing. Shauna. Yes, some viewers have received it on Green Dot. Some have not. Let's see what else people are saying. USAA, nothing. Charles, I did have a viewer yesterday receive it on USAA late in the day, so stay with me. Kimberly, Bank America, nothing. I've had a lot of viewers on SSI get it from Bank America, but I've also had viewers not get it from Bank America. Don Rogers, anyone with PNC? I have had viewers get it with PNC. So let me give you the recap of the banks that have paid out stimulus checks so far. Don't worry if you hear your bank and you have not received it. Citizens Bank, PNG, Bancorp, Chime, PayPal, NetSpend, Green Dot, People's United, US Bank, PNC, Capital One Bank, Emerald Card, H&R Block, USAA, US Bank, Union Bank, MetaBank, Amex Bluebird, Navy Federal, Bank America, Chase, and Wells Fargo are among the banks that have paid out to viewers' channel. Not having paid out banks are Comerica and Direct Express Card. But it's early, it's 10:08, and guess what? We got another video coming up in just a second. I'm so excited you are here. The next video will be more interactive. That will be a very interactive live video. It's about 2 minutes right after this one. In that video, I'll go into the live chat. We'll interact exceptionally about what's going on in your circumstance. If you have received it or you know someone receives it, drop it in the comment. And if you haven't received it, I want to know as well. You're the best source of information, and as a family, we're going to get through this together. So make sure you subscribe. Also, like this video. It really helps in the algorithm rankings. Let's see if we can get 2,000-3,000 likes. Also, if you want to become a member, consider becoming a member. The link is at the top of the chat and also in the pinned comment. Thank you for joining me for Mornings LA, and the excitement continues in just 2 minutes from now as Mornings LA continues.